Beep Blue. Hey, Big V. Merry Christmas to you. Hey, Kim. Hey, Jay. Hey, Catopia. Yup, back in 30. Hey, Jamie the cat. We are live and it's Christmas. Hey, Fats. We're saying hello to the kitties. We're offering them love. We're offering them pets. We're picking up metal scraps because that's gross. That's bad. Big V. Hey, Jay. Hey, Jamie. Scraps because that's bad. Big V. Why can't I hear myself? Hey, Jay. Hey, Jamie. Hold the phone. Scraps. Why was that playing in the background? That's weird. Fats. Come on, Fats. Say hello. Say hello, Fats. Hey, Marble Cat. Hey, Dick Grayson. Hey, P. All right. We got to get them feeding, right? I did not bring any dry food. I was bad. I was hoping that there would be more. Maybe we'll go buy some. Hello, Julian. Hello, Mary. Hello, Miriam. So yeah, if you guys have any questions you wanted to ask me, or if you just want to say hello to the cats, now is a perfect time. I'm an open book about everything except, I don't know, the meaning of life. I couldn't tell you that one. Big V. Hey, Winston! They're a little more timid right now because it's not their usual feeding time, but some of them, they know me pretty well. When I used to work 6 days a week in the valley, I used to come by here really briefly for like 10 minutes in the daytime sometimes. So they would kind of know me. I'm surprised Denise the Menace has not showed up yet. She was a regular attendee of the outdoors. You gotta say hello to Big V. Or Baby Blue, Baby Blue, sorry, Baby Blue. You're not Big V. Wee. Hello. 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 Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Hello, a Candroid. You know what's crazy is that I'm such a bad Jew that I forgot that tonight was also the first night of Hanukkah in addition to being Christmas. Can you smell the heathen on me? Can you smell it? Hello, Baby Blue. Hello, Baby Blue. Hello, Baby Blue. Oh. All right, so I travel, it's about 10-15 miles from my apartment, but it's much close. It's actually geographically, it's very close to where I used to have a commissary kitchen. So, and I used to feed house. Professionally, I'm a chef. I feed assisted living facilities. Hello from the UK, Kim. I always forget you're from not America. That's how we Americans think of everything. It's America and not America. Hoorah! Freedom. Anywho, but yeah, it's probably about 10-15 miles. But I used to frequent this area very, very often. Right there across the street, this NoHo, Joan Noel, NoHo Compassionate Caregivers is in a very Californian way. It was a weed place I saw, and I was picking up weed one day, and I look across the street, and what do you see? Kitty cats! So if you see kitty cats, you know, a guy like me, if I see kitty cats, I'm gonna go say hello regardless. And so some of the first cats I met were Baby Blue, Big V, Tatiana the Calico, who's not here right now, but I'm sure she's here somewhere. Ooh, cat butt. You know, there's a cat. Oh, here's Liz up there in the framing work. All right. Don't worry, I did bring food. And I did bring water. Can I just say, folks, that I think it's actually like insane. I'm not sure I'll ever get used to the fact that people tune into me from like anywhere at all, but like internationally, like UK, France, like, yo, I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. Are you feeling the love, Winston? How about you, Big V? Oh, Dick Grayson feels the love now. It's interesting. You can tell he's a little bit earlier on the socialization journey than these two. He's a little more timid back there. Although Fats is... Yeah, it is a cat person thing. When you're a cat person, cats find you. Actually, one second. I'm gonna have to put the phone down because I can't pour water and hold a phone. Hey, say hello to the people. Oh, got him for a second. Kitties! Hey, Big V. Hey, Big V. Oh, it's the Manice. The Manice came out. It's lovely to see the Manice. Oh. Dick Grayson. Come on, Big V. Am I cleaning your eye gunk today or not? Wee. Good tea. See, when can we get your videos monetized with ads? So the answer to that is soon. I'm at about 3,100 watch hours in the past 365 days, and I need to get up to 4,000 to make money on watch ads. Yeah, Big V is very, I mean, keep in mind, these are, you know, they're semi-socialized by me, but these are still street cats and they've lived their entire life on the street. So they're naturally going to be a little bit wary, you know, but, you know, they appreciate what they like. But yeah, as far as monetization of ads, need about 900 more hours to get watch ads. But you know what? It'll all come in time. Hey, Fats! Big stretch, Fats! Bonk. It'll all come in time. Right now, we just unlocked super thanks and channel memberships. So I guess if I'm going to be a good capitalist, you should join up, be a member, hit the super thanks. It's up there somewhere over here. I don't know. Baby Blue would appreciate it. So would Big V, Fats, Dick Grayson, Winston, Jamie, Marble Cat, Pauline, Denny's the Manice, and whichever. Oh, Bootsy Cat. This one never comes out. Interesting. Baby Blue. Baby Blue is always going to have a very special spot in my heart because he was the first one to allow pets. Fats tends to monopolize the videos these days, but Baby Blue is the true original. Aren't you baby blue? Aren't you baby blue? Oh. Ooh. Bonk, bonk. Jamie the cat. Kim, you rock. I'm actually trying to pay it forward. So I have a friend who has a lock sport channel. Her name is Pocket Woman. She's from Australia. She's awesome as well. And she has all the qualifications except the watch time for watch hours. So the same way you're watching my videos, I'm watching her videos. So, you know, you got to pay it forward, right? Oh, baby blue. All right, and the kitties' genders, so some of them I know for sure. Like baby blue, when I first met him, was not fixed yet, so I could see his trouble puffs. Gesundheit, Big V. The rest of them, I kind of, you know, I try to take a guess based on, you know, facial features, you know, how they act in it, you know, and if they show, you know, if they show me their backside, and I can kind of take a guess, I can take a slightly more educated guess, and that's how I'm pretty sure that, you know, Big V and Fats are dudes, as is Dick Grayson. I know Marble Cat is a dude because he was fixed by me personally. Winston and Pauline, I gave Winston a boy's name and Pauline a girl's name, and I think I'm right, but I'm not sure. Denise the Menace, I initially called Dennis the Menace because Dennis is a menace to society, but I'm not so sure now because I think I see lady bits. You know, it's very hard to tell when they've been fixed already, because if you can't see the trouble puffs, it's like, you know, what do you do? Baby blue wants food. These guys all want food. See, Marble Cat's like, David, you have a boring live stream. What you need to do is give us food. Give food. So yeah, that's the gender situation as far as the cats go. You know, at this particular colony, they're all fixed, thankfully. You know, there's definitely some interlopers, you know, who are not fixed from neighboring colonies, but everybody who's a regular at this colony is thankfully fixed. The last one to get fixed was this dude. I mean, longtime viewers will remember Sean the cat, who's since moved to a colony that way. Maybe we'll go visit him and see what's up. Fats. You know that pets, Fats? Thank you, Fats. Yeah, they are tame. You know, but you know, they're tame to a point. You know, they trust me because we've worked a long time. Hello, Pocket Woman. I was just talking of you, and you mention the woman and you will appear. Oh, so where does the name Baby Blue come from? Baby Blue has blue eyes. But yeah, I would love to make them house cats. I've got, you know, I live in an apartment. Jamie the cat. Oh, P-dubs, I was just talking about, because Kim was mentioning how she's been streaming my videos to get my watch hours up, and I said, thank you so much. I've been trying to pay it forward by streaming your videos, because I've just been I've been playing your live stream playlist when I go to work. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That'll work. So yeah, Baby Blue got the name Baby Blue because he has blue eyes. Do you guys want to know the other cats' names? At least the ones I can see. Should we do that? It's a Luke Calico. Koshka. Yeah, it's weird. So, you know, some cats are more on edge than others. It can be a thing. Fats. Bonk. But like, I think it's you know, kind of like, you know, I think a big thing that like I'd like my channel to like impress upon people is that it's fats. Let me put the phone down and feed you, okay? It's not, you know, it's not this like, you know, hard and fast border. It's not a well, it's not at all a duality. It's a triality. You know, it's not, you know, it's not, you know, hard limits. You know, this is a house cat. This is a stray cat. This is a feral cat. You know, I mean, you know, I initially started calling my videos "Feeding the Feral Cats" because the feral cats, because the name feral cats is a very common term that people will understand. But strictly speaking, these guys are all community cats because some are pretty darn feral and won't go anywhere near me. Like what happened to that gray cat with the white feet? You know, we never see her. Or Neville, the third of the black and white cats, who will never show up near me. You know, so it's a continuum, and you know, and I think it's important to meet the cats where they are, but also try, you know, politely to push them, you know, in the direction you want to go. I mean, you know, and the direction you want to go, at least to my mind, is you want to take them off the streets eventually. You know, and as soon, you know, I have, you know, right now there are 6 cats in my 2-bedroom apartment. That's extremely a lot. And you know, and 2 of those, you know, and of those 6 cats, 2 are shelter pets that I got with my ex-girlfriend, 2 are rescues that I pulled off the streets personally, and 2 are fosters waiting for their forever homes. If anybody in the Los Angeles region wants 2 orange cats, they're very cute, come get them. But you know, the plan is absolutely, as soon as those orange cats find forever homes, I think Baby Blue is coming off the streets first, and possibly Fats, because he's also very social. I really like Big V's got some skin dryness going on here, and what's this? I kind of wish I had brought my flea medications. He might just, but it might just be dirty. All right, give me a sec, y'all. Facts. Ow. Hey, Dick Grayson. So yeah, and if we're talking on that continuum, you know, I'd say Big V is well along, Fats is well along, Baby Blue is the furthest along. Like, you know, I think there's certain milestones in that socialization continuum, like when they start running towards your car, when they stop running away from your very existence, when they allow you to pet them, or there's actually an interim, I think. There's allowing you to touch them, like I can kind of do with Dick Grayson over here, and allowing you to pet them, which I can do with these 2 guys, although Big V is like, come on, chill out, dude. And I'm like, fine, I'll chill out. But Big V, you know, but you know, and I think the next step is being able to pick the cat up. You know, which I can only really do at this colony with Baby Blue. I can pick up Fats for like a second, but there is a non-zero chance that I get slapped in my leg for it. Which I don't appreciate. It kind of, it's not fun. Scream Queen Pauline! Minnies! Hey, Minnies! I'm sorry to scare you guys. You know me. knows I'm trying to pick him up so I can clean the gunk out of his eyes. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that right now. It's not optional, my boy. I know. Oh no, phone down. All right. Nope, stream is back. Stream got knocked over. Camera down, camera down. Red alert, red alert. All right. I'm gonna step away and let them eat and catch up on what I missed. All right. So yeah, all right, we are back, and we are back with sound too. Marble cat. You know, so yeah, you know, it's a shame. And I was talking with the lady who helped me find a forever home for Curious Georgia, the little voidling that I recently rescued, and she was talking about how, and you know, and keep in mind, the city of LA shelters are among the better ones in this area. If you head into like San Bernardino County, or even you know, even like other parts of LA County, like in Downey, which is, you know, closer to Long Beach area, it's, you know, they give less than a week from intake to euthanasia for cats. You know, feral or not feral. You know, I think the city of LA will hold a little bit longer than that, but like, you know, euthanasia is still a very real possibility, and it's very, very unfortunate, you know, and that's why I don't take these guys in to a city shelter, because I mean, most of the rescues, as it were, are full, you know, but city shelters will euthanize these cats, and like, how is that better for them than living on the streets? I mean, it's not great on the streets, but I mean, this is the streets of Southern California. It could be a lot worse. Like, you know, I know some of you guys are from, you know, I mean, sheesh, Wyoming, and you know, England land. Which kitty is that over there? ADD, sorry. You know, it gets properly cold there. Your outdoor animals need, you know, protection. You know, these guys, marble cat. You know, these guys, second gray cat. Is that Sasha Gray or Lady Jane Gray? I think it's Sasha Gray. You know, these guys, they you know, might get a little breezy or a little windy sometimes, but then they, you know, the fortunate thing about being by a machine shop is that there's all these like little nooks and crannies. Yeah. You know, where they can hide. This is true. Some people are from not America. It's still, you know what, undo everything. Thanks for popping by, and it's awesome, because you know what, I cannot, like, you know, a guy like me, I'm kind of an anxiety-filled type. Like, a guy like me cannot believe that people would watch me do videos at all. Least of all, like, people who don't know me specifically, which is kind of funny, because I don't think I really promote this channel to like my family or friends. Friends? What friends? Yeah. Uh, you know, I mean, you know, uh, exactly. And that gives me hope for. Hey, look, all 3 gray cats. Okay, folks, which gray cat is which? We know this is Dick Grayson. Sasha Gray, Lady Jane Gray. Come on, they're the hardest cats for me to differentiate, especially like not only like, forget genders. Which is which are the gray cats, because they're a solid color coat, and it's like, who, like, it's the Patrick Star, who are you people meme. Also, for you lockpickers, it really bugs me that this shipping crate is secured with like some Chinesium American 700 ripoff that can be bypassed really easily. It hurts me deep down inside. Oh, look, there's Tatiana! Tatiana was one of the first cats I found. When I first met the kitty cats, like the first photos I have of the cats are Tatiana, and I was actually taken from this angle. I think I have it. I'll post it. I'm gonna try, sorry. Disculpadme, pero inglés es mi segundo idioma, porque antes de hablando inglés, yo puedo hablar en español. All right, sorry about that. My theory is that I spoke Spanish before I spoke English, and because of that, sometimes I like can't really like can't really keep up with what my tongue is saying. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try and start, with the new year. I'm gonna try and start posting more photos. This is my New Year's resolution every year. So I'm gonna post more photos to Instagram. But hey, if you guys will check it out. Well, I have hundreds upon hundreds of cat photos, from this colony, from other colonies, of course I've got thousands of photos of my cats, but those are house cats. I mean, but I want to see some. I think this is the internet. I think we forgive minor typos like that, and also because like Undo Everything said, not everybody's from America, and I'm also, it would be foolish to assume that everybody's first language is English, I mean, I've definitely, I've seen some Joie Noels in the chat, so I know there's some people who speak French, and are from France. I know I've got some Canadian viewers. We'll see how their French is. Real French people are like, that is not French, that is Quebecois. Can we get a vote on whether Quebecois is French? Yes or no, folks? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Also, speaking of thumbs up, thumbs down, have any of you seen Gladiator 2? Because thumbs down on that movie. Way, 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 way down. Ow! My stupid idiot self just got so enamored with the stream. I walk headline into this. Oh, kitty in the sun. There's Tatiana. So yeah, she was one of the first cats I saw. Her and Big V were right there. It was one of the first photos I took of the cats. I gave them some meow mix that I had lying around. I'll agree that the thank you, P-Dubs, I appreciate you. I'll agree that the acting is great, but I'm also gonna go ahead and say I'm really limiting that to like a few people like Denzel and Pedro Pascal. Like, for the life of me, I do not understand why they had to bring back Connie Nielsen and whoever played Senator Gaius or Gracchus or whatever. Like, do we really need a rehash of these people? And I mean, and I'll say this to whoever was listening, but God above, that first scene where they did the Saving Private Ryan beach landing, but in Roman times, is just, it's so historically infuriating to me. Like it's kind of French. All right, I'll take that. Yeah, but like, did does Ridley Scott really honestly truly think that like that a freaking trireme would be like storming the beaches PT boat style, or not PT boat, sorry, landing craft style? Yeah, it really you know, I mean, Hollywood has no good ideas, and Ridley Scott is in his 80s now, and clearly never really cared about historical accuracy, but he cares even less now about making a decent movie. And I don't know why I had hope, because of, you know, because of the first Gladiator. I should have been like, you know what, his last historical epic was that Napoleon Waterloo movie, and it was basura. And I should have been like, that's really the tack we're going for right now, not, you know, are you not entertained? Because guess what? I was not entertained by Gladiator 2. Hey, Manis. I want to see if we can say hello to Tatiana. She became very about a year ago. She developed some sort of mouth infection or whatever, and someone took her to have her teeth pulled, and she's been a lot shyer since then. But you guys know, every now and then I get to pet Tatiana, and it's a good day when I get to pet T. She's the queen of the colony, and because y'all know, with a calico like a tortoiseshell, we know that this one's a girl. I mean, there's a 1 in 1,000 chance that it's a dude, but I mean, let's be real. Yeah, you know, living in Hollywood, I should go see more movies in theaters. I don't since COVID. Yeah, so view time. Okay, view time in hours. My last the last 365 days, I'm at 3,100 hours roughly. And I need to get to 4,000 hours for monetization via video and shorts feed ads. And I did just start up membership with 2 Coochie Coo themes. I'm not sure if the like tiers will like translate to not Uncle Sam dollars, but you know. Either way is cool. All right, briefly, I want to clean up shop. Yeah. It's always so much bus. There's always so much like junk on the bottom of the cans, and I like. I hate to let them go to waste, you know? Thank you guys. You know, this is thank you to every single, you know, this is why I say thank you, and you guys say in the comments, you know, thanks to me. You know, you can thank me for the cats. I'll gladly accept that. But this channel is nothing without the community that we're building here. Like, you know, and oh, P-dubs, don't worry about it. With the amount of watch hours I'm giving you, we're working on it. We're working on it. We're gonna get to 3,000 I was gonna say any minute now, but let's be more temporally realistic. Ooh, $10 word there, temporally. Yeah, I'll say one thing. The Locksport community is very supportive generally. You know, I'm very glad to have found them, and you know, the fact of the matter is that, you know, I've been coming to this colony since 2022, and since then, you know, life takes some twists and turns. Hello, Sticker Pot! Merry Christmas! Happy Holidays! Joyeux Noël! Feliz Navidad! And Happy Hanukkah to my people who, like me, are hello, Mike! Yeah, I don't know how the live really works either, but like, I'm pretty sure once the actual video is posted, to YouTube, I think, like, you know, as a video, I think that counts for watch time. But whether, you know, whether the current, whether like the, you know, the people watching right now counts for watch time, I don't know, and I would tend to think not, but who knows. Let's, you know, undo everything. There's you know, there's a great comeback that gets posted to the subreddit Murdered by Words all the time, where somebody posted a comment, and some condescending American said, you know, can you not speak English good, or some condescending comment like that, and the retort was, and I keep this in my back pocket all the time, I speak English because it's the language, or something to the effect of, I speak English because, or, what is it? What did he say? I'm typing in English so you can understand what I'm saying. You type in English because it's the only language you understand, or something to that effect. The way the person actually wrote, like, you know, and he finished off with, "We are not the same," you know. All right. I'm gonna have to, yeah, Murdered by Words, clever comebacks, and of course I'm very into the anti-Musk subreddits these days, because any opportunity to make fun of the Tesla Cybertruck is good opportunity. I'm actually gonna have to step out of the sun right now because my phone is getting really hot. It's a hot phone. Should we? You know what? Who we have to say Merry Christmas to? Let me put these cans in my car, or in my rent-a-car. By the way, it's so snazzy having an electric car for this week while my car's in the shop. I feel like a member of Tomorrowland. But yeah, especially if Kim is still in the chat, we gotta go say hello to Albie and Napoleon if they're there. Let's go say hello. All right. That's all right. And I hope my Dutch lockpicker, hello. All right. Liz, Baby Blue, I'll be right back. Tatiana, same to you. All right, let's go visit. Let's go say hello to Albie and Napoleon and what have you, and who now, what now. So yeah, and for those of you who missed it, the way I found out about this colony is I like this marijuana dispensary, because it's the most California story of all. I mean, also California story is rampant homelessness, but you know, we'll glaze over that. Everything is sunshine and rainbows today. It's Christmas. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Yeah, I know. I should never sing ever, ever, ever. Let's see, do we have kitties? Here we go. Oh, the gate is open. People are working on Christmas Day. Kitties! Do I get a free lighter? Free torch lighter for me. I'll take it. Albie! Napoleon! Meow! Kitties! Oof, I'll have to stop by here later when, like, with my car, because there's no water. It always bugs me, you know, it always bugs me over here to see all this detritus, because some of it is from cat feeders who mean well and don't clean up after themselves, but some of it's just gunk. I hate it. I do like it. I do like nurseries, though. I wish I had the key to this lock. Anybody in the viewing public think you can open this guy? How about this Yale? Funky keyway, I like it. Sorry, cat folks. I gotta be a lock picker every now and then. We observe the world as we understand it, or something to that effect. You know, whoever owns this Ford F-150 over here is a real hard worker, because whenever I'm like, you know, because there are still unfixed cats at this colony, and whenever I'm here late at night, this F-150 is the last to leave, and I'm like, damn, you care. You really care about something, whatever that something is. Good work ethic. I guess no Albie, no Napoleon. Sorry, Kim. Sorry, Stick a Pot. They did not want to show up. I love how little traffic there is on Christmas. You can get anywhere. You can drive 1,000 miles an hour. Don't matter. No. Don't do that. You know, the one thing that... All right. The Ian Thomas Group. Oh, see, when you step away for a second, they come back out. Pete! Oh, and look, it's Neville. You see how Neville is the third and most... there he goes. He is the most wussy-wuss of the 3 black and white cats. I don't know why he's so afraid of everything. You know, that's one thing that always fascinates me is like, what, you know, what is the different, what is the different sauce, if you will, that like, that makes fats want to, you know, decide to get socialized. And, you know, a cat like Neville be like, no way, not today, not tomorrow, not never. I'm running the far away from you. Like, I'm wondering, you know, I mean, you know, living things, I guess, are just like we are, you know, they're complex, and they have different personalities. You know, certainly, you know, certainly they do. Oh, it's Lady Jane Grey. So chat, what are we doing for Christmas, if anything? Or Hanukkah, if that's your thing. I'm gonna go spend time with my parents and wear a kippah. You think I should try to put a kippah on one of the cats? Convert the cats to Judaism? No. Oh, the shade's nice. I like the shade. Bye, Neville. Hey, Fats. Sandblast machine. Hey, Biffy. You see, some cats are more scared than others. This one, this gray one with the white boots on her feet. This one like almost never comes out. The one with this one with the white boots is like gotta be one of the most nervous ones. Like you almost never see her. In fact, like whenever she steps in a frame, I'll like leave that in, even at the expense of like making the video a bit long in the tooth sometimes, I think. Ugh. This has become their bathroom, unfortunately, you can tell. And also, this is the truck. It's still here. It's just moved. But like, they love going to the bathroom back there behind the shipping container, and they used to love chilling over here, but there's, you know, there's new tenants. And so it's no longer possible for the cats to chill over there. But a lot of the more scared cats, like Neville and Paulina, whatever, they would actually live back there. And they no longer have that spot anymore, which is unfortunate. But, you know, I mean, this is the cat's home, but it's unfortunately not the cat's property. Right? Do you own property? I'd give you all my property. I don't have any right now, but, you know, I'm a millennial. We don't have property. We rent. I'm loving the friendship. We're Undo Everything and Kim are forming fast friendships in the chat section. Tatiana! No, not today. Okay. Pizza party at a bunny shelter. You know, big props on that one too. You know, I'll say one thing is that a lot of people think of like pet rescue and whatever, and they think of cats and dogs. Oh, I'm not a professional lockpicker. I just do it for fun. The only thing I'm professional at is chefing, and I'm barely professional at that. But yeah, I'm a decent lockpicker, but I mean, I'm sure there's some lockpickers in the chat who are better than me. You know, in lock picking and in lock sport, we use a karate belt system to rank locks in difficulty from white belt to black belt. And the toughest locks I've ever picked are brown. I've picked a couple brown belt locks. I've picked, for those of you who know your locks, I picked a brown pinned multi-lock interactive. I picked gold P, gold D9. Who that? I really need to clean this crap. Yeah, gold P, gold D9. I think there's another brown belt lock I might have picked, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. If I can't think of it, it didn't happen. And I've picked a few purple belt locks too. Multi-Lock Junior, Duo. And right now I'm working on CX5 Scorpion, which is also brown belt, and I'm getting nowhere. And I mean, I've been kind of sort of trying to do I've been kind of sort of trying to pick both Schlage Primus and Medico. I've opened Medico once, and actually that was the brown belt lock. I opened a Medico biaxial cam lock once, but I was only able to do it when I had COVID. And if that means that the only way I'm able to pick Medico locks is with COVID, then I cannot pick Medico locks, because I would rather not have COVID. But yeah, I mean, Medico was the company that got me into lock sport in the first place, because growing up, my family had Medico locks on my house. So that was the thing that I was exposed to early on. This, by the way, thank you, Kim. I gotta tell you, I was so nervous this morning. I'm like, I'm gonna screw up. I'm gonna do something horrible. I'm gonna say something wrong. Hey, Lady Locks, are you here? Come pick this master number M15. I know this is like a purple belt for you. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I am on my lock sport journey. I've got a couple other locks that are, yeah, mostly, I mean, because I'm not really trying to be a lock sport channel, I do have some lock related videos on the channel, but like, you know, the primary goal of the channel is the kitties. But every now and then I do lock related videos, and I like to, you know, I like to show off the more idiosyncratic aspects of, you know, my lock collection, you know, because a lot of, you know, my collection has a lot of master locks. And thank you, P-Dubs, by the way. I think you're an excellent picker as well. I can't wait to get the locked in lock so I can do the Vegemite Lock Sport Challenge. I think that'll be a great lock to do the Vegemite Challenge with. Hold on, let's see if Charlie wants to show up. 1 second. Charlie! Ow! I actually haven't visited this colony very much. But yeah, my lock videos, you know, because a lot of new lock sporters, they love to shit on Master Lock. Oh, kitty! Biscochito! Ow! Can you guys see the cat over there? I fixed that one. That's one of my TNRs. Come here, kitty! Ow! Ow! What if I retreat? What if I retreat a little bit? But yeah, because new pickers, you know, they love to shit on Master Lock. And just to be clear, for those of you who do pick locks and are new, and also for those of you who don't pick locks and are like, I need to secure my stuff, Master Lock makes a lot of crap, but they are also better than a lot of even crapper. So like, I mean, here's the thing. This Master Lock is not a great lock from a picking standpoint. Although Lady Locks may disagree with me. I don't know. We'll have to see. She really struggled with that M15 on the live a few days ago. But, you know, but security-wise, it's not bad, because 98% of people are not going to try and pick a lock. And the rest of them will see this, and they see a big, beefy steel construction and a big, thick shackle. And that's what will keep you safe. That'll keep the honest people honest. You know, that'll keep people from being like, can I twist this sucker? And for the record, this property, this camera has like one of those automated, the police have been called, leave now voices. So I'm going to retreat carefully. I guess Charlie's a no-show today, which kind of sucks, but we did get to see one of the little biscuits. See over here? Ow! You know what, Kim? I was debating whether to do vertical or horizontal, but a lot of I tried to game the algorithm in a manner of speaking. I tried to kind of game the algorithm in a manner of speaking, and I've noticed that vertical live streams get more pull than horizontal live streams for whatever reason. It's just, I think that's the way the YouTube algorithm is going about its business. So that's why I went with vertical this time. But yeah, I'm glad that this seems to be going over well. We'll definitely do more live streams going forward, and definitely the next one will be horizontal. The advantage of horizontal is my tripod at the moment, or what my poor excuse for a tripod, is horizontal only. So if I do a horizontal live, I can actually put the phone down and interact with the cats without, having to worry about dropping the phone. Right now, I'm just kind of walking down the streets of LA because why not LA? I'm kind of hoping to see Charlie. But yeah, but God, and for the record, folks, I apologize for my ADHD, but it's just it's a thing. But yeah, I mean, but a lot of the videos on my channel. Oh my God. 6271, 6271. This is a nice 83. Schley core. Beefy. When I used to work for a catering company, I used to drive one of these Ford Transit Connect refrigerated vans. They were awesome. I missed that van so much. I want to see it. I want my van back. I want my van back. Here's where the good locks are. Yeah, I agree. And and like I said, Yinette, I think the next live, whenever that may be, is going to be a horizontal live, because most of my videos are horizontal, and to be honest with you, I've spent the vast majority of my life being like, say no to vertical video, and yet here I am, an influencer putting out vertical video. Like, I've been quipping for years. Like, gee whiz, the only vertical TVs I ever see are in the airport telling you the arrival and departure times. That's where vertical video belongs. All right, undo everything. Thank you so much for tuning in. Joie Noel, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad. Whatever language you speak natively, Merry Christmas to you in that language, or Happy Holidays if you're not of the Christian, like myself. Let's cross illegally and head back to the colony. Oh wait, no, we can cross legally. They legalized jaywalking in Los Angeles, thankfully. I mean, let's be real. When you look like me, jaywalking was always legal. But you see, this is one. If I could take this time to stand up on a pedestal, this is one downside of the stray cat feeding community that bugs me, is we leave a lot of detritus. Now, this is not a location that I feed, so none of this is mine, thankfully. But there's a lot of basura that is generated by feral cat feedings. Like all these styrofoam plates, and I mean, I've mentioned my opinion on styrofoam before, but I'll say it again. Styrofoam it should not exist at all. It's bad, very bad, no good. But yeah, I mean, if I could impress that upon people, like, clean up after yourself when you're done with feeding your animals. If you're gonna feed the animals, like let's try to be that one iota better, because there's a lot of people who hate on the cats, who hate on the stray animals, and they hate on the mess. So if we can eliminate some of that mess, we can maybe eliminate some of the haterade, possibly. All right, run through this joint. Run! I like this Nissan hard body pickup truck. It's tight. And this is also just a general thing. Like there's too much littering in the world. It's like, exactly. I mean, let's follow the national park rules. Leave no trace and pack out what you pack in, or pack in what you pack out, whatever the phrase is. Marble, what you cat? Marble cat. You know? But like, you know, I mean, you guys have sometimes seen me sweeping this channel, which will not be happening today because it's Christmas and I get a day off from sweeping. But you know, I mean, for the record, I don't think I'm like some monument to greatness. You know who is a monument to greatness? Baby Blue. Baby Blue, know him yet? He is here, Baby Blue. Say hello to Yin yet. Baby Blue. Baby Blue. Hopefully Baby Blue will want to show up. And you know what? And to see if we can encourage a little Baby Blue show up. Baby Blue, I am waving to you via the screen from Yin Yet. Hey Mark, how are you doing? All right. I am showing y'all forms of electronic communication you haven't thought of yet. Y'all didn't know that you could communicate hands through screens, did ya? Now you know. Did you? Does anybody, I'm a 90s baby. I'm a 90s baby. Does anyone remember, like, from Bill Nye the Science Guy, like, did you know that? Now you know. I love Bill Nye the Science Guy. That was one of the greatest kids shows of all time. This is the most ADD stream of all time. We're talking about cats, we're talking about locks, and we're talking about I don't freaking know, dude. Baby Blue, Baby Blue, baby, baby, baby Blue. You know, I always say that because you know, I think a lot of people are somewhat dismayed with the march of technology, and I gotta tell you, I am too. Where's my flying car? And like, it's a little bit frustrating that, like, you know, we've created something that gives you access to all the, you know, to the compendium of global knowledge, and people use it to troll each other and be hateful. But, you know, I think one thing which is like unquestionably a positive of the modern world is it's become smaller. You know, like, I mean, like I said, I'm a 90s baby. The first cell phone my dad had was this big, probably. Well, not actually, but like, you know, it was a big old brick of a thing with a screen about yay big, and it could maybe make phone calls. You know, sometimes it made phone calls. Sometimes it maybe kind of sort of texted. Now you can voice call. That's some Star Trek level stuff when I was growing up. And I'm not that old, I'm in my 30s. I know right now all the alphas are like, 30, bro, you are ancient, your Riz is non-existent, where are your stees, man? Or some alpha speak, I don't know. I sounded like such a boomer just then. Dude, these kids now, they have stees and Riz. I think it's pretty mid, man. But yes, it is wonderful to spend the holidays surrounded by animals. All right. And we got to practice what we preach. We got to clean up, right? If I'm going to tell people to clean up, I can't leave a big porqueria all over the place. You know, on the subject of Good job, Mark. On the subject of locals, I was walking around my neighborhood a few nights ago, and I saw this big, unaltered black cat. And I'm like, well, I don't really do rescue in the city. That's not my area of expertise. I'm more of a valley cat rescuer. Baby Blue! Baby Blue! Yeah, but if there's an unaltered male in my neighborhood, I guess I gotta start trapping on the other side of the hill too. Baby Blue! Come on, Baby Blue. Ay, 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 ay. Pink. Baby Blue! Baby Blue! Come tune in. Come hang out with me, Baby Blue. I miss you, Baby Blue. Mew. Baby Blue. Meow. Let me see if I can get a little hello from Baby Blue. How are people thinking? Should I keep this going or should I wrap it up? It looks like we're starting to wrap it up. What do we think, folks? Keep streaming and shooting the shit, or should I move along? Baby Blue. Yeah, they're fed. They're fed. The only thing is that nobody came by with dry food, so I would like to go. Oh, if it's Boxing Day cricket test. Yeah, don't worry, it's not going to get dark for at least another hour and a half or so. But yeah, I mean, that being said, it is the first night of Hanukkah, so I am going to go, you know, my mom, who, and Kim, if you want to talk about old gals from the UK, my mom is very much a Luddite, like extremely so. She just now, in 2024, got her first cell phone. Now, she has had a cell phone. When I say this, she was given a cell phone by her job previously. Minus 13 Fahrenheit, no thank you. Yeah, like I said, you know, I gotta tell you, I'm in awe of you folks who feed, you know, cats in that arduous weather. Like me, I'm like, oh, it's cold and unpleasant if it's a little bit damp and like in the high 30s, you know. But yeah. All right, cats are fed. I think I'm. Do we think either of those stores will be open so I can get dry food for them? No, you know what? Hector lives nearby. I'm gonna text him. Yeah. And also, and in another news, for those of you who like support me and help me buy the cat's food, y'all are friggin' awesome. Like, and I got my first super thanks yesterday. I think it was you, Mark. Was it you, Mark? I think it was. And if so, you're my first super, and that's awesome and amazing, and I cannot believe that. That's a thing I worry about, is that like I want to take these guys off the streets, but like by the same token, I worry about like their kind of feral instinct in a way. So like, you know, my social, you know, my cats are at home are indoor only always. you know, and I mean, and I think it's also partially because of where I live and what I do. And, you know, between the cat rescue and delivering food all over the city for the various houses, I've seen and picked up off the street so many cats that have been run over by cars. And it's like, you know, and especially with these guys, where I think it's like in their programming to some degree to be a, you know, to be a wild cat, to be a street cat, to be a community cat, to be a feral cat, whatever you want to call it. I always worry about, you know, what if they go back outside, you know? What's gonna happen? Baby Blue! Baby Blue! I got 30 toonies or loonies. 30 loonies is 15 toonies. Baby Blue! Thank you, Patrick, you rock! 10 minutes twice a day. Is it supervised, or do you just like let kitty run free? Baby Blue! Baby Blue! Yeah, like I gotta tell you, before I moved to my current apartment, I lived in like a duplex share with roommates, and there were, at that time, I had my two cats, Fred and Emily, who I think you guys have seen on some of my videos. Baby Blue, Baby Blue, Baby Blue. Baby Blue's not feeling it. Yeah, but, you know, in addition to my cats, there was, the other cat became my cat, but there was a third cat named Thule, who was, you know, she belonged to, so the duplex belonged to a high school friend of mine, and the building and the actual unit was his grandmother's, but his grandmother passed away, so he, you know, they rented it to, you know, bring some income for the family or whatever. But Thule was his grandmother's cat, but I became the caretaker. But anyways, one day, you know, when she was getting older in life, by the way, a whisker, add it to the collection. Who is the owner of this whisker? It starts off as black and ends as white. The whisker! Sorry, I have to do this. R. Baby Blue, come out and say hello! Come out for pets! He's like, no, you tried to clean my eye earlier in the stream, and that was really annoying to me. But yeah, Thule was the local house cat, and I loved Thule. She got me through some really hard times. But she, you know, she was an outdoor cat for most of her life, and same, Mary, same. I have a huge whisker collection. It's a little bit ridiculous. But yeah, one day she just disappeared for 2 weeks, and it was terrifying. You know, it scared the ever-loving crap out of me, because I couldn't find her. She was getting older. You know, I'm like, well, where is she? What's going on? And, you know, eventually I found her 2 weeks later in the crawl space. And I was like, you're never going back outside ever again. And she didn't. And unfortunately, now she's passed away. But you know what? She lived 15 years indoors and outdoors, and she was loved the entire time, and that's important. And you know what's crazy? In addition to the whisker collection, I can literally see a whisker next to Baby Blue, but I can't get it because, well, fence. But yeah, You know, well, the funny thing is I started off trying to keep the whiskers, like not the whiskers here, because I have no idea, if which cat this belongs to. But like when, for my house cats, I started off trying to keep the whiskers separate. And then, as the cats build and as the whiskers build, it's like, I have no idea which kitty this belongs to anymore. It's like, and especially because like it used to be predictable. Like my orange cat had all white whiskers, my black cat had all black whiskers. Easy. Now my orange cat has both color whiskers. And there's whiskers like this, which start off as one color and become another color. The magical prismatic whisker. Ooh, my hands are gross. This is what happens when you're outdoors. Magical prismatical whisker. But yeah, so that's outdoors I definitely worry, and I mean, my parents also have a cat. They also have an orange cat, of course rescued by moi, Monty the Monty Mont. But and he's indoor only also, and I'm like, my dad sometimes is like, do you think Monty ever wants to go back outside? I'm like, you let him outside, I'm gonna kick your ass personally, not actually, but like I, because my parents, when you got to take a guess. If I'm in my 30s, my parents are, they're in the age where you travel a lot, which means I cat sit for Monty quite a bit, and like, one day I was leaving my parents' house to go back to my apartment, and it's early in the morning, like 5:36 a.m. The sun is just coming up. I'm driving home. I look out the left of my car, like right there. I'm driving. I look over, coyote. And I've mentioned this in my videos, and I'll say it again. There are cats that have lived here that are no longer here, and in all likelihood, what happened to them was either A, car, or B, coyote. And it's such a worry of me living in a megalopolis that's near a desert. It's like, outdoors is dangerous. Pocket Woman is a community cat. So also, folks, do you think it was a little too twee to name my members of my levels of membership community cat and rescue ready? Maybe if this channel blows up and I become big and famous, we'll have a third one, which is like Forever Friend or something like that, and that'll be like $80 million a month, and you can pay off my credit card debts. Tatiana is such a beautiful cat. Like, her and Baby Blue are like way up in my list for like taking off the streets. Baby Blue because he's so social, and Tatiana because she'll live exponentially longer off the streets. And like I said, she's probably the matriarch of this colony in many ways. And she's a strong person. She's a strong cat, but I've definitely seen her condition decline somewhat in the past year and change. And so, yeah, I'd like to see, hello, Mary! I would definitely like to take Tatiana off the streets. But, she's, about a year ago during the winter when it was very rainy, somebody else tried to take Tatiana and put her indoors, and she was not happy about it at all. And I think about that, but I also think back to when I first take some of my cats off the streets. That first night, they're never happy. That first night, the cats are always complaining. Because they're terrified. It's something new. It's something foreign, and for these guys, when they've been on the street their entire life, to suddenly go from honk honk to wow, this guy's doing nothing but watching documentary films and stand-up comedians. Like, you know, we've gone from the hustle and bustle of living on the streets to, are you kidding me? You're watching, insert comedian's name here. Who have I been watching a lot lately? I don't want you guys to critique my taste in comedy. I've been watching a lot of Kyle Kinane lately, actually. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Kyle Kinane, and I've been watching a lot of documentaries on the former Soviet Union because, I mean, if there was ever a hellscape that was also profoundly fascinating, it's the former Soviet Union. All right. Well, I'll say one thing. I'm probably gonna pack it in pretty soon, but it does fill me with joy to see like so many people tune in, and the compliments, the suggestions. You know, it's been really fulfilling for me, and I hope this has been fun for you guys. I hope you enjoyed spending your Christmas. Russia is greater. Yes, Russia is the greatest country in the world, apart from several other ones. You know, but I mean, I just watched. He's actually an Aussie for you folks, but I recently the YouTuber Animarchy History just came out with his part 2 on the horrible history of Soviet and Russian military aviation, and man, it's fascinating. But also, you gotta feel bad for some of the like engineers who, you know, had great ideas but were just saddled with just the worst combination of economic and political system. You know, which is not, I think a lot of people who can be kind of a bit tanky or a bit commie boo and that, you know, and a bit Russophilic, will be like, well, America didn't, this is also big for the Veraboo crowd who are like, we Nazi Wunderwaffe were wonderful, or wait, we can't say the word, late 1930s to mid 1940s German Wunderwaffe were really great, way better than America. Tiger tank, best tank, brrr. Like, can you tell I'm a bit of a history nerd? But yeah, people like that like overlook the fact that there's a reason why America is the undisputed World War II champion. Sorry, Brits. A little jingoism for a second. Woohoo! Thank you, Pocket Watch. But yeah, I mean, but I was watching a short. On the Horten HO-229, which was a late World War II German Wunderwaffe project for a doubling up, P-dubs. But yeah, like I was watching some short on the Horten HO-229, which was a late World War II German flying wing jet fighter plane, which is very forward thinking about it, but the plane would never have worked because, let's face it, it was a wooden late World War II German plane with no tail and no computer technology to keep a tailless aircraft stable. And a bunch of people in the comment section were talking about, oh, this is the forefather of the Northrop B-2 Spirit. And to me, I'm like, excuse me. There's a reason why the Northrop B-2 Spirit is made by Northrop. I'd like you to meet my friend Jack Northrop, who's been working on flying wings since the 30s. Anyways, my ADD is going out of control. Baby Blue is happy. Tatiana is chill. Big V is over there. Jamie is having a nap. Let's go say goodbye to the kitties, and then we're going to call the stream a day, because this has been wonderful, and I'm going to go home pretty soon. But Grayson. Hey, man. How you doing? But yeah. Oh, no. Oh, he just stepped in poo-poo caca. Okay, cricket is starting in a minute. Let's say goodbye to peeps. Bye, Liz. Liz. Bye, Liz. Any other kitties to say goodbye to? Any other kitties? Bye, Dick Grayson. Bye, Baby Blue. Bye, Tatiana. You know who didn't show up today at all? Although I'm sure she's up there on the top of the shipping container, is Lil V. The littlest void. The big void showed up, but the little void did not. Oh well. Speaking of voids, bye Big V. Bye Baby Blue. Bye Tatiana. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all of you, and thank you so much for showing up. And we'll do this again sometime soon. When will it be? I don't know. But we'll make it great. We'll make live streaming. We're not gonna say it. We're not gonna say it. We'll do great. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Joyeux Noel, Feliz Navidad. Peace on earth and goodwill towards your fellow man. Help a friend, help an animal, help somebody today.